Calls are growing for more information on the classified documents seized during the FBI search of former President Trump's Florida home. He argues the declassified all documents that he kept, but former Trump White House officials disagree and recount his cavalier treatment of sensitive materials while in office. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Fred, several Republican members of Congress have had harsh words about the FBI raid, but we're starting to see a shift with some in the GOP backing the agency, while members of both parties are pressing for more information. High-profile sites on high alert across the country amid a spike in threats against federal law enforcement, government, and judicial officials.
You're seeing open calls for violence and death threats against targeted individuals.
The FBI and Homeland Security warning of calls for violence circulating online following the search of former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home last week. Court documents show FBI agents seized 11 sets of top secret and other highly classified documents.
Once those documents leave the White House, once they leave a government facility, they are incredibly vulnerable to any foreign adversary that wants to get their hands on them.
While some Trump loyalists accuse the FBI of overreach, other Republicans are calling for a loyalty check.
The GOP is going to be the party of supporting law enforcement. Law enforcement includes the FBI.
With calls to justify the search growing louder.
Show that this was not just a fishing expedition.
The top Democrat and Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee are now pushing for a full list of the documents found and an assessment of any national security risk resulting from their mishandling. The former president and his allies suggesting he declassified anything taken from the White House, but his former national security advisor John Bolton refutes that.
I think that claim is almost certainly a lie.
Noting he knows of no paper trail to back that up and alleging former President Trump was careless with sensitive documents. Also new today, a group of congressional Republicans sent letters to the FBI, the Justice Department, and the White House telling them to preserve documents about the Mar-a-Lago search, signaling they may want evidence for an investigation of their own. In Washington, Alice Barr, WCNC, Charlotte.